you have any last words? I told you repeatedly not to get involved with my family. Now, it seems I need to finish you off. Nobody is here to witness this. Wait, who is that in the distance? Is that a girl? Why is she eavesdropping? Listen, brother. Take care of this punk. It seems someone cannot mind their own business. Hey, you! You out there! Come here. They always run. There's nowhere to go. She's just a harmless woman. She seems frightened. Listen, you aren't in any danger, but you need to communicate with me or else. Unfortunately, yes, you are in trouble. You're at the wrong place at the wrong time, but we could still make this right. You're in deep on our business. Now, you don't want to displease me, do you? No. Of course you don't. So listen, I need you to come with me. Refusal is going to compromise to our discussion. I stated before you aren't in any trouble, but I am in control of this situation and there's nothing you could do about it. I cannot judge you for being there at the wrong time, but I could also not trust you. Unfortunately, my partner was very unorganized with his location at plan. Regardless, I'll take care of him, and he will further have to deal with me, involving the failure of his actions leading to this. Where am I taking you? Well, darling. You're not the one to get answers from me. I feel sorry for this girl. I cannot jeopardize this mission or my identity to this crime. Well, did you take care of business? Good. We're taking this one back. Your stupid planning got her involved in this mess, and you're going to be reliable for it. Now, listen and be a good girl for me. We're heading back to my place. Yeah, again, we're not the bad guys. We just need to get to know each other a bit more is all. You're fine with that, I'm assuming. Not like you can have much of a choice. But regardless, I think this would be very pleasant of an experience for you. Make yourself comfortable in the back. We'll be there quick. Now, where were you heading to, miss? It's such a secluded area. Doesn't seem safe for an individual to roam alone. It's a route to your store. I'd suggest picking better routes next time. See, you're lucky you met me and not my rival families. Why so? Let's just say you would have been disposed of. You're too pretty to be roaming alone. I'm not saying you're unable to defend yourself, but with how people are in this world, unfortunately you need to be careful of your well-being. That goes for me as well. Even with a man of my stature, I'm not planning to be a lone wolf in this city of devils. We're here, darling. Sit still and I'll get the door for you. You know, the more I look at this situation, I wish I could go against my family code. But any observers of our crime is not permitted to be released. Oh well. But she may be an exception. Your Highness. You have quite soft hands. It's very endearing to hold, I must add. Now, right this way. Hey, I know you screwed up that job, Tony, but listen, I need you to acknowledge everyone that we have a guest, and the reasoning of it. Another last thing, Tony. We are going to have a discussion after I get my guest a bit more accustomed to the situation at hand. So, please, leave my sight. Now, right this way, miss. And sorry for this bad example that got you in this predicament. You seem you would like to say something, and I'm not the one to have conscious thoughts neglected without verbal recognition. Please, be a good girl for me and speak up about what you have in your mind. I find courage an admirable trait. Oh? The house. Yes, it is quite big. But, yes. Yeah. I suppose you could consider us the Mafia. I am within one family that resides in these parts, although there are plenty of others. I'm not going to go too much into detail since you are my guest, and I am not required to give you any more information on the subject matter. Here's my office. You may sit on the chair given, and I'll contact you via my desk. It feels so good to lay down. I have yet to break into these new shoes. They feel a bit tight on my feet, especially after walking all day. It's a bit exhausting for them. Now for the reason you are here. Listen, I am sure you understand that a crime results to punishment from the law. Yet, from my lack of trust with people in today's age, why should I, out of the 7 billion people in the world, trust you? Trust you not to rat us out, or be any affiliation for any hardship or problems that my family could face. Yes, it is quite a lot to think about, honestly. I've had many, many people in a chair you sit in currently. They gave such ridiculous answers, and let's just say, they're no longer a problem for me. Yes, give me your answer, dear. Wow, I'm quite impressed. Instead of giving me an answer to prove your trust, you just admitted to it. How there is zero way for me to trust you. I respect that. It's an admirable trait. When an individual has balls and honestly even facing with danger, let alone a beautiful woman like yourself, it's quite refreshing, I must add. So yes, you are correct. I actually cannot trust you, and you acknowledge that. Perfect. Hey, I see you're still quite nervous. Don't mind if I put up your chin a bit. You know, you could tell a lot about a person's soul through their eyes. They say it's a gateway to a person's soul. I could tell you're a bit of a lost soul. I know that a bit too well. I couldn't be sure that you would give us away on our crime, regardless with how much you plea. The best I could do for you is gather the majority of the information. If something were to occur, I would know who to call, contact, and get a hold of. Now, you're going to give me this information, and not only that, you're going to stay here for a little while. So please make yourself at home. After gathering your information, we are going to do our research to make sure you're not lying to us. You understand, miss? I may be a gentle-hearted man, but even the devil was once an angel. Do you smoke? No? Fine with me. Don't mind me. Cuban cigars. I don't smoke too often, but this is a special occasion. So, tell me your name. That's a gorgeous name. Now, we have your belongings and let's check your ID real quick. Oh, well, you are a good girl lately, and that's fantastic. You're being very obedient with me. Seems we're on a good start. You know, I really don't want to see you uncomfortable by this. I give everyone a fair shot not to discriminate my judgment of those that unfortunately were caught in bad mishappening. So, why? Why don't we go on a date tomorrow? You're going to be here a few days, unfortunately, and don't worry about your employers. I'm sure we could send an email in regards on some sick days. Yes. I have everyone figured out, dear. Not need to worry. So, I have some chef, dear, and I would love to have you for dinner sometime. Yes, again, I would not want you to be so stressed out. I don't want you to see me as the enemy. You could be a good gal for all I know, or a crooked snake that I need to get disposed of. Regardless, I give everyone fair chances. Yet you, I kind of want to get to know you a bit more. You interest me, and that says a lot about your character. Now listen, I'm a kind-hearted man, a family man at that. Do you have a husband or significant other? Seems we have a date then. I'm always considerate of the life you had, and I don't expect you to change that. Huh? No matter. That's for a topic on another day. Hello? Yes. Take my guests to the other room and help them freshen up. For tonight at least, I wouldn't mind security around the room. We couldn't have our guests escaping. Don't worry, dear. We may have just met, and I cannot trust you as of yet. But tomorrow I may lighten up. Sorry about that. I was talking to our guest. Yes, splendid. See you soon. Alright, miss. I will say it's time for us to depart. Don't consider this as a kidnapping. Just a very big series of unfortunate events that could cause a nice vacation. That is all.